It's Flippin' Friday. Stick around to see what I sold this past week on Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, and Thredup. Hello everybody and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, thank you for checking me out. My name is Heather. I am a full-time reseller. I sell on sites like Poshmark, eBay, Mercari, Thredup, Facebook Marketplace. I'm a homeschool mom of 2 kids, Grace and Ryan. I'm a volleyball coach, player, and I love Disney. If I'm blinking a lot, I feel like something's in my eye. Okay, it's Friday morning. I just woke up. I'm trying to get this filmed before I have my day. I'm taking my son to the pizza machine, which is just like a little arcade with his cousin just to celebrate his birthday. So if you like reseller content like thrift hauls, what sold videos, Thredup mystery unboxings, hit the subscribe button down below with a little bell next to it. That way you'd get notifications every time I put out a new video. Give this video a thumbs up and let's just get right into it. I'm going to talk about my Facebook Marketplace sales first. It was just a few, kind of like normal, but we might as well go through them. The first thing I sold was this new with tags Loft blue plaid skirt. It was a plus size 20. If you didn't see on my Instagram, I got a ton of plus size stuff. It was just all in one row, a bunch of jeans and skirts. So I've already been starting to sell those, which is amazing. That sold for my full asking price of $30. I also sold a pair of these Fry boots. Oops, sorry, let me turn off my sound. Someone paid for something on eBay. Fry boots from a consignment store. I think I paid $23 or $24 for them. I listed them for $80 on Marketplace. First someone messaged me and asked me if I could do $60. I just said no, I'm not accepting offers, which you can do that on Marketplace. You can choose if you want to accept offers or not, but of course people can still message you just like on Mercari. Then she said, well, can you at least do free shipping? And I still said no, because I didn't want to take anything less than what I had it listed for. So she came back the next day and she just said, I'll take the boots. So she bought them for the full asking price of $80. Next was a Catherine's pink medallion floral sparkle top. This was in a size 5X and it sold like literally within 20 minutes. So that sold for $20. Super quick sale. Catherine's does pretty good for me, especially in those bigger sizes. I also sold these Vionic 23 walking shoes. These are like a comfort kind of shoe and they sold for $30. And that's it for Facebook Marketplace. Like I said, just a few sales. Let's do Thredup next. Thredup wasn't as good for me this week as it was last week, but still had some stuff trickling in. I've sent in a whole bunch of boxes because I've actually been going through all of my bins and going through every single piece. I'm finding a lot that's just not listed anywhere, which I'm like, what is happening here? I don't know. Sometimes I swear stuff just disappears off of eBay. Have you guys ever had that issue? Like, it's gone. Some things it's like, maybe I sold it before and I thought I couldn't find it, but it was actually just right there. A return I didn't relist. I don't know. All kinds of issues, but so I've been sending in a lot of things to Thredup because most of them I just didn't feel like relisting. Or I was going through and taking really old inventory that I have had for a long time, like at least a year or something, and sending that in. And what I'm noticing is that I have like tons of Anthropology that was stale. So I'm like, I don't really want to pick that up that much anymore unless it's super special. I don't know. It's just not selling that good for me anymore. Okay, Thredup. I had this Eddie Bauer casual dress. This sold for $46.99, giving me a payout of $12.86. I sold this Banana Republic pullover sweater. This sold for $43.99. Give me a payout of $9.39. Next was this Anthropology Sweatshirt. I think this was new with tags. This was something I had sent in a while ago that I never could sell. It sold for $25.99 and it gave me a payout of $4.68. I sold this Columbia windbreaker for $43.99, giving me a payout of $9.51. This Kate Spade New York sports bra gave me a payout of $7.48. I sold it for $33.99. These Gerard Darrell jeans sold for $30.99, giving me a payout of $5.09. Here's the one good sale from Thredup this week. It was Alberto Macaulay cardigan, sold for $125.99, and I got a payout of $82.15. So that's why I say I really like to look for things that I can price over $100 because that was the highest price I could put it at. Because if I can sell it at that price, I get a really good payout. So that was amazing. Mercari, pretty normal for me. Not great, not bad. First thing I sold was these pair of airy gray camo high-rise yoga running leggings. These sold for $16. I bought them. They were size extra small and really nice condition, but I only listed them for $20 because honestly you can't sell them that high anyway. So that was a pretty quick flip. Next was a pair of New Balance Minimus neon shoes. I actually picked these up at a Plato's Closet. I went there to look at their sale stuff, but I ended up actually getting most of the things that weren't on sale. I think I paid $25 for these, and they sold for $65 within a day, so that was a really great pickup. Next was a Soft Surroundings medium Etana tunic top, and this sold for $20. I sold this new Anthropology navy twisted ribbed sweater. This I only had listed for a couple of weeks, and it sold for $60. And then I had this Fabletics Camo Define high-rise 7/8 leggings. These sold for $25, my full asking price. And this next item sold for my full asking price as well. It was a Bowden yellow striped, like long sleeve basic t-shirt. That also sold for $25. So that's my couple Mercari sales. Okay, let's go on to eBay. So I have one thing that just sold this morning they haven't paid for yet. Hopefully they will. It's a Burberry gray canvas metallic shopper tote. This came to me in a Thredup designer box, and it sold for $125. I think I could have got more for it if it was more of like the classic Burberry check. And it did end up, after I looked over it, had some flaws, so I did list it a little bit lower than I probably would normally, but that's okay. Still $125. That just paid for the whole box, so everything else from that box is profit, so that's amazing. Next is the Victoria's Secret Pink Perfect Shape Racerback Bra in a size 34 Triple D. This sold for $15.88. Buyer paid shipping. Next was a Cabby Serpentine Blouse size small, long sleeve, snakeskin. Sold for $25. And then I had this MZ Wallace Tan Lizzie Bag Crossbody Designer Purse. I picked this up at a consignment store. I think I paid $17 for it, or $18. And that sold in $70 within a week. Next, I don't know how you say this brand. It's just SOH. I picked it up because it was a cashmere silk blend tunic. I had this for probably about 5 or 6 months, but it did sell for $35. Next was a new Marc Jacobs Fragrance Black Patent Leather Tote. This came to me in a Thredup fun box, maybe? And that sold for $25. So it was just like a thing you get free with purchase, I think. It wasn't an actual, like, really cool designer handbag. Next was a new Soft Surroundings Metallic Silver Duster Cardigan. This sold for $25. I sold these American Eagle Gray Space Dye Jogger Sweatpants in a size extra small for $17. Here is another item from all of that plus size stuff that I got. It was a Loft Black Faux Leather Skirt in a size 18. This one wasn't new with tags, one of the few that wasn't. It still sold super quick within a day for $25. Next was this pair of Rock Revival white denim shorts in a size 27. They sold for $25. I sold these 7 Apparel Intimates black fleece-lined leggings. These came to me in a Thredup fun box. They were new in the package, so I thought I would still just list them, and they sold for $7. Next was an airy gray camo sweatshirt, oversized. It was in a size extra large. It sold super quick for $25.88. Then I sold this Universal Standard and J. Crew collaboration red striped poplin beach top. This was in a size 2X, and it sold for $30. Next was the brand Sol Angeles. It was a gray sweatshirt. It just had the words Dreamer across the chest, and that sold for $20. This was another great sale from a Thredup box. It was a pair of Jimmy Choo Weber crystal flats. These were in a size 6.5, and they sold for $100. So that was a great sale, great box. I'll link that video. I can never remember. I think it's this side. I'll link that up here if you want to check that out. My designer boxes were amazing, but I haven't seen them available recently. Then I sold this St. John Marie Gray black cardigan sweater. This sold for $75. I picked this up at a local thrift store recently. Next was this new Lane Bryant lace-up V-neck swing top in a size 26-28, and that sold for $18. And then I sold these Free People women's midnight vegan faux suede skinny pants in a size large. I had these for a really long time. I was about ready to send them to Thredup, so I'm glad that they sold, and they sold for $20. So that's it for eBay. Let's go into Poshmark next. My last platform, The Real Real. I've still been like, ugh. I was actually just looking back on it last night because someone was asking about like a Dior robe that I sent them. That is like the one thing that does good on there for me. They sold like this nightgown. Well, it was like a slip and like a robe, but it was like silky or satiny or something. And I got a payout of almost $200 for that. And then there was a Christian Dior sweater that came in a Thredup designer box, and that one also gave me a really good payout, over $100. But otherwise, it's like $5, $10, $12, like, ugh, crappy, because they only price them at like $50 or, you know, lower, and the payout is horrible. So anyway, okay, Poshmark, a bundle of 2 Talbots blazers. I have been really trying to look more in the plus size section and do more research because I want to be starting to sell more plus size. Talbot seems to do pretty good. So I picked up these 2 blazers. They were both together. They're both the exact same style. One was green, one was navy blue. They had this like gold horse bit detail on both front pockets. And they sold together for $40 within a couple of days. I think they were in a size 16. So that's pretty good. Next is a pair of Can jeans. These were actually more like a jeggings. They were very stretchy. They were Dusty Rose mid-rise stretch, and they sold for $20 within half of a day. Next was a Hanes light wire-free comfortable t-shirt bra. This came to me in a Thredup fun box, and that sold for $8. I sold this Coach Black Signature Monogram small wallet. I think this came to me maybe as an accessory in one of my Coach boxes. That sold for $20. Here's another item from a Coach box, but way better. It was a vintage black crossbody. It was just a small little leather purse that had the turn lock, and that sold for $75. So that was a great sale. I sold this Victoria's Secret animal print very sexy push-up bra for $13. Next was another Talbot's plus size. This was a red merino wool blazer cardigan in a size 2X. This sold super quick in a day for $30. So maybe Talbot's in plus size does well. That's what I'm finding out so far, I guess. Next was the brand Haflinger brown wool slip-on clogs, and they actually had a hole in the wool on the top of one of them, but I did disclose the flaws, and they still sold for $30. I sold this pair of Judy Blue mid-rise tassel hem split ankle denim jeans. Those sold for $25. Next is a pair of Allegria clogs. These were the Chloe black Kappa leather comfort clogs, and they sold for $30. Another bra. This one was Catherine's Intimates ivory front clasp no wire bra. That sold for $20. Next was a viewer. Let me see if I can remember your name. Bonnie. Username Bonnie2624, so I'm going to assume your name is Bonnie. After she purchased them, she said, "Thanks so much, I like your video," something like that. So thank you so much for checking out my closet. If you ever want to bundle stuff, you can tell me you're a viewer beforehand. I mean, I still gave her a good deal, but I like to make sure I know if it's nice to know it's a viewer because I want to make sure that I at least give you like a pretty good discount. Obviously, I'm not going to like do something crazy where I'm barely making my money back, but I probably would do more than just my normal 10% off, you know, that I normally sell. So the first thing was a Pure Collection Salvatore linen silk blend top. Then there was a Lewin Gray black ski print like sweatshirt suit. I love that. It was super cute. Next was a Soft Surroundings black blue Bexley top, Soft Surroundings blue turtleneck metro tunic, and a Wild Fox Moon Phase purple sweatshirt. That bundle sold all together for $150, so that was amazing. Thank you so much for your support of my business and coming to check out my closet. Next is a pair of Chaco black slide hiking outdoor trail sandals in a size 11. They sold for $25. I sold this Converse Jack Purcell white leather low top casual sneakers for $25. Then I sold this Athleta white mini sweet sport skirt in a size small. That sold for $23. Next was a Marc Jacobs holograph zippy techno zip around rectangle wallet. That sold for $50. Then I sold this PacSun high-rise destroyed jeans in a size 25 for $17. Next was a bundle. One was a Lane Bryant dress, which that's what started me on organizing my bins because I didn't have a SKU number. So I had no clue where it was. And I started looking through, and I had to go through almost 25 bins before I found it. So luckily I found it. Also in this bundle was a Tory Burch metallic silver crossbody. That came to me in a Thredup name brand handbag box. If you didn't see that video, I'll put it up here. I did it with Samantha. We did a battle of the boxes. It was really fun. And I didn't know if that style would be that great because we just did like a recorded Zoom call, but it seemed like you guys liked it. So anyway, those two things sold together for $55. I sold these new Doc Martens black leather lace-up boots. These I got at a Plato's Closet. They were behind their normal checkout spot on the shelf. They were black matte style, but they looked new, so I asked to see them. They did seem to be new. There was no signs of wear on the bottom or anything, and they were charging $50. I went ahead and paid that. Thought I'll price them at like $140 and maybe take $100, but they sold for $140 like in 3 hours. So that was an amazing sale. Next was a Coach black leather studded purse. I got this at a consignment store. I think I paid $20 or so for it, and it sold for $45. And then I sold these vintage Gap reverse fit high-rise tapered leg mom jeans. These sold for $20. Next was a pair of Ugg shoes. Thank goodness, because I've had these forever. They were blue glitter slip-on flats, and they sold for $14. Okay, and I think that's it for Poshmark. So that's it for my sales. I feel like we had a couple slow days, but then I had some really good days as well mixed in. Let me know below, what was your guys' best flip this week? Mine possibly could have been those Doc Martens, since I sold them for $140 and paid $50, because that's still a pretty good profit. Or it could possibly be that Burberry purse, because I think I paid average $20 something an item for the designer items, and I sold that for $125. So I'll have to figure it out. Let me know below what yours was. And I will see you guys Sunday for a Thredup unboxing video, and possibly tomorrow I might put out a thrift haul, because I have a pile of shoes here, if you can see that. Wow, horrible camera work. Shoes and a big rack of clothes. I'm trying to just like hold this, but I couldn't see the screen. Anyway, so might do a thrift haul of those, because I haven't done one recently, and it's just a mix of stuff I've been getting this past week. So, okay. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye, guys.